Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 7th through the 13th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aries. What do we got? Bam. 8 of Pentacles for the overall energy. So you're working on something here. I have no idea what, because by the looks of it in the reading, you're definitely not working on something, but apparently you are. I don't know what it is. We'll see. In the recent past, the Knight of Swords, the Chariot, the Hierophant. See, this is a more driven kind of an energy. Like, this is what I want. I'm going for it. It feels good. Definitely shooting for it. So this is a more driving forward kind of an energy. Now, in the current situation, the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the 2 of Cups. This is a pulling away kind of an energy. It's like, okay, you're working on something. What is it? Because you're pulling away from something, actually. But this looks like you've been... Is that even you? I don't even know if this is you, the one that's like, no, you know, for a minute here, you've been disconnected from something. I feel like this something is still around, though, somehow. But from an emotional perspective, you look to be disconnected from it. Okay. We'll just leave it at that. For now, in the immediate future, the Judgment card, the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Wands. No. There's a soul connection here that you want no part of. So this could be you starting to pull away from something, even though potentially initially, yeah, I'm all for it, you know? But it's like, you're starting to pull away from it. Let's see here. Let's clarify. Let me do the 8 of Pentacles. Oh man, is it one of those? The Strength card, the High Priestess, the 10 of Swords. You're still here. You're still invested in this, you know? But it seems to be there was a final point to this. There was a cutoff to this connection at some point. And it happened already from an energetic standpoint, even though physically it's kind of still playing off. So I'm not entirely sure what the hell is going on here. Okay. I think we're dealing with one of those situations in which it's kind of done, but we're still kind of at it. Okay. For the Knight of Swords, in the recent past, you get the 3 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Cups. It looks like such a cliche too. Like one of those, you know, how you really want something for a very long time, and then when you get it, it's like, I don't want it anymore. Kind of looks a little bit like that. You know, because you're looking to go after this thing for a very long time, you know, and I'm not sure if you actually made this happen, whatever this was, and then reached the conclusion of, I don't think I want this, or if you were very close to getting it, but you're just kind of changing your mind as you go or something. It has to do with the soul connection, so we could be talking about maybe working with someone, maybe, I don't know, having a crush for someone for the longest time. And it's like, yeah, no. You know, the closer you get, it's like, Interesting. For the... Okay. For the Chariot, you get the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor. And you knew all along that this wasn't it, even though, you know, from any kind of angle possible, you're definitely shooting for this as if, oh my God, this is it, you know? But I'm looking at that deeper sense of you, and it's pulling back as you move forward towards this from the get-go. So something inside of you knew that, nope, this wasn't it. As much as I want it isn't it necessarily. For the Hierophant, you get the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, the Hierophant. And you seem to be a little upset with yourself through this process. And I feel like the reason that you're upset with yourself is because part of you knew that you're shooting for the stars here, but those are the wrong stars or something, you know? And that's just kind of how it presented itself within yourself. You know what I mean? This whole sense of going for this on the surface, deep down within you, something was actually pulling you back. And then you seem to be a little kind of disappointed in yourself that you're not paying attention to that deeper sense of you. So it could be taken this eventually as I should have listened to myself. I knew better. There were red flags all over the place and I just didn't listen, you know, things like that. The way that this would show up of you being upset with yourself there. For the Eight of Cups, in the current situation, you get the King of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. You're at that place where you just don't want this. No, again, from an emotional perspective, you seem to be completely disconnected from this. So even if in the physical things are still playing out, you know what you feel or what you don't in this case. So you're recognizing that. You're like, yeah, no, I'm not here. I'm here, but I'm not here with it. But you really look like you're rejecting this. Like in the past, maybe you didn't know, maybe you were trying to figure it out. You really thought that, no, this is a good thing. I really want this. You couldn't really tell what is up really. But right now you're very much aware and in rejection mode over this. For the Three of Wands, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Sun, the Five of Wands. You're just not seeing eye to eye with this energy, you know? And it could have been that in the beginning, you just didn't know that. You didn't know the energy necessarily, you know, initially. And then as time went on, you probably figured it out that you're just not landing on the same page. You just don't speak the same language. I don't know what's going on here. But there's definitely the realization of, no, this is not a match, you know? Okay. Let me do the Two of Cups. The Hermit, the Eight of Wands, the Empress. Could be a match, but it's not a match in the way it's playing out. It has potential for it to be a match. You know, that's why you're being drawn to this. Because there is potential to it. I can see that as well. Whether or not it's going to get there, I don't know. You're very, very pushing against this at this moment in time. Potential, yes, there is potential. Right now, the potential is not playing out, though. Right now, what's playing out is your realization of how different the pages are that you're on here. You know? So, yeah. Let's do the Judgment card in the immediate future. The Three of Swords, the King of Cups, the Star. It's painful. It's like a bittersweet kind of a situation here, because again, there is potential for this, which is telling me that there's actually an energetical connection at play. You know, you care about them, they care about you. How it's playing out in the physical, it's a completely different story than what's happening in the energetical. So it kind of makes it bittersweet. Like, I care for them, but this is not working out. So I got to make some decisions here. You know? I kind of get the sense that we're talking about a friendship or even a job situation. Somehow. You know? I don't think this is romantic, but it could be. Let's do the Six of Cups in the immediate future. You get the Magician, the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups. You're open to this as long as, because again, you're recognizing that there is potential to this, but you're open to this as long as the two of you can see eye to eye. You know, if it's going to play out from the same energy of we keep on bumping heads at every corner, no, you're not open to this. You know, if it goes smooth, well, from a we're on the same page kind of an angle, kind of a perspective, yeah, you're like, yeah, This can happen, you know? If we find a common ground, then yeah, I'm all for it. Otherwise, no matter how much I care for them or for the situation, I don't see you open. So you're pretty rational, especially with the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, you're making the right decisions by the looks of it here, you know, with it. Whatever those decisions ultimately are. For the Nine of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Fool, the Five of Pentacles, the World card. You're just not allowing yourself to throw yourself in this completely just based off of, you know, how it feels from an energetic standpoint. Just because there's that connection there, I don't see you allowing yourself to be super open to this, to throw yourself into this completely. You know, that usually indicates that there's quite the discrepancy somewhere in the interaction, somewhere in there. There's something not allowing this to work smoothly at this moment in time. So I'm not even sure if there are any decisions at play here. Well, I do see them. I'm not sure if they're applied, you know. I feel like on the final stretch here of the reading, you're actually determining what's best for yourself, you know, but not necessarily making any moves towards this connection where it's like, I'm cutting it. I'm not cutting it. I'm going to see. I don't think you're in that department of, let me do something about it. Not yet. First, you're figuring it out. And then I feel like there's going to be something done about it. For now, no. You know? So, okay. Let me see what the universe has to close it off. The Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Two of Wands. There is something you want to do about it. I see you, because you care for whoever this is or for the situation, you're holding yourself back. So you're presenting yourself as wanting to do something about it, but not doing it because you care for them. So that tells me that whatever you want to do is pretty drastic then. It shows up as a little bit of a deceptive kind of an energy, because it's like, if that's what you really feel, that you want to do something that feels aligned with you, it's almost like using the fact that you care for them as an excuse to hold yourself back, which ultimately kind of goes against you. So it's like, why are you doing this? For their sake or for yours? Because you're not doing it for yours, because for your sake, you're holding yourself back. So it's almost like putting yourself second, you know, where they come first. Their feelings, their emotions, their response to this, whatever you want to do. I don't know. It's just showing up a little deceptive as an energy. You know, just because I care for them, I'm not going to say this or I'm not going to do this. But it means a lot to me, this thing that I'm not saying or doing. So, doesn't matter. Me don't matter here. You know what I mean? Through that. Which that's why it's showing up deceptive, if that's the case. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.